It does sound like she's on her way. Let's go ahead and work our way over to the God Palette room here. We're in game with our friend Heathen. He's playing Vittorio right now. And the goal for this video, first off, is for us to intentionally die on a pallet. We don't want to die off the pallet, even if we have to make it look ridiculous. And then Heathen's going to show himself. That'll give us enough time to build up our Unbreakable. And then when she comes back to pick us up, we're going to hit her with Power Struggle thanks to Flip Flop. This is a pretty good example. A nice little demonstration there. Let's see how many times we can get Power Struggle to work in one match. Let's go ahead and die over on this pallet real quick. We're going to point so we can start Unbreakable right away. Although that's unfortunate. She did pick up a little too early, but he still got the pallet save. Unfortunately, he did go down for us there. We do have the flashlight, so we could still save him. We're just going to have to work our way around to the open wall here and see if we can't get the save. I think we actually get that. I am sorry about that, my friend. Let's hit her with one more so he's got a little bit more time to get away. And then hopefully we can die on a pallet here. She is phasing towards Heathen at the moment, and I'm not sure we're actually going to make it there in time. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But there's no wall there. We might actually be able to get that. Very nice. I don't feel as bad about that, my friend. That was a pretty good one. And we did manage to get the follow-up line there. Let's get our friend all patched up. And it does sound like she's on her way. And the three of us locked in this room together is not ideal. Let's see if we can't get Felix out of this room, and then maybe we can pull it off here. Very nice. Heathen just has to go down on this pallet, and he should be safe. Yeah, because either way, I can get the pallet save, or he gets enough time that he can get himself up. She is aware of our presence. Now we just have to leave. He's had more than enough time to make Power Struggle work. And I don't know if she's actually going to go back. She's not. Alright. We'll go ahead and lead her up here. Maybe if we can lead her on a long enough chase, she'll go back and pick up. That was a little bit close there. Luckily, we managed to get away. I think we're just going to have to drop this immediately. And we got the stun. That was actually kind of surprising. Let's hit her with the blind so we can maybe make it to the next pallet. Although it is a ways away, she's going to phase. We're just going to run right back through since we haven't tried that yet. And hopefully that's going to work out for us. It did. I'm not seeing any pallets for us to die on, unfortunately, and Heathen's still down. I don't think she's going to go back for him. Let's see if she respects this. If she respects this, we might be able to make it to the other pallet. She did not. Spin for the boys. We do have a nice pallet here for us to die on, although it's probably going to have to be Heathen since he's a little bit behind us. Maybe it should have just been us though, since he's already on Death Hook. However, even that little bit of distraction should be enough. She will no longer be able to pick him up as long as the pallet's not thrown. Although I think she's catching on rather quickly because she's just not going back after that last one. Which is a little unfortunate. I didn't expect her to catch on quite that quickly. But that's alright. She did lose us there for a second. I don't want to loop that pallet, so we're not even going to go over there. We're just going to head straight to this one, although we've got to be a little bit more cautious. Hopefully we can get the stun. There we go. And I'm fairly certain we can make some serious distance on her. She might go back and pick up now. I'm not 100% sure, although it doesn't seem like it. I honestly have no idea where she's at. She's going to pop up on me, isn't she? Well, this is unfortunate. There she is. She is headed down. Let's go ahead and take the borrowed time hit, and then we can work our way over to a pallet so that we can go down on top of it. Although I don't think Heathen is quite in position yet, so let's go ahead and throw this one right away. And then we'll try to die on this one back here, and that should be more than enough time for him to get here. Please don't double back, my friend. I think she did. Nope. GG, my friend. GG. It does seem like he's already found us. That has to be Lethal Pursuer, but that's alright. That works just fine with what we're trying to do here. We're just going to loop this car for as long as we can. We're never going to throw the pallet because we need to die on it. Although he did not fall for that little fake at all. That's just fine. Now, unfortunately, we can't just sit on it because he does have his dash attack, so we have to be a bit more careful. Ooh, nice body block. That was a mistake. And it looks like Heathen missed the pallet by a little bit as well, although we should have that save. Well, we would have had that save. That's a bit unfortunate. We should be just fine, though. We're not really trying to get out. We're just trying to make this perk work. We managed to crawl over to the pallet, but he didn't pick us up, which is not terribly surprising, considering we are Lori and there is an obsession in the match, so we could have Decisive Strike. We're going to do the exact same thing, though, and hopefully not get grabbed here. Very nice. Oh, he's going to body block it again, but we can point tech here and still make it under. There we go. And that's more than enough time. It looks like we've got it here, although he's a little bit off. It still worked. Very nice. Let's go ahead and run over to the next pallet before he recovers. It looks like he thought we were still looping it there for a second, so he's going to stop and break it. We've got a pretty decent pallet all the way over here. Ethan is hit by the slow, though, so that's a little unfortunate. He won't be able to react as quickly from as far away, and we're getting there ourselves. We're not going to throw that one. We're going to go ahead and loop around. I didn't want to get grabbed there. I got a little scared, I'm not going to lie. But it did work out. We should make it to this one just fine as long as we avoid the grab once again, although I don't think he can really do it around here quite as easily. That would take a little bit more. He is going to instantly pick up, but that's just fine because our friend was here in time to get the pallet save, which is the other side of the build. If you can't get Power Struggle, then you have your friend nearby to save you. Although we are slowed down quite a bit, which is not ideal, we should still be able to loop him here for at least a time or two. Oh yeah, it's just going to be one time. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and die on the pallet here. We're just going to point at him. He's not going to pick up, and it looks like our friend's coming in for the heal. That's just fine. We'll go ahead and drop the pallet on him and then move on to the next one. Now, Heathen and I are both slowed down, so we have to be really, really careful here. I don't think I can really loop him at all. But he did just use his dash, so we don't have to worry about being grabbed. Although I don't know if he realized I was here. Okay, he's down there. Let's see if we can't block for Heathen here, right? And then crawl under the pallet. That did not work out. There we go. He's still not picking us up, so our friend's here to heal us. Unfortunately, it looks like Heathen ran into a bit of a dead zone. Maybe we can distract him here. Never mind. He got to a pallet. He did manage to get our friend Heathen in the end, though, so we're going to take our revenge by saving our other friend. Very nice. I'm less sorry about that, my friend, since you did kill my buddy and all. Let's see if we can run him around long enough for our other Fangman friend to finish the generator there. I was really hoping to bait out a swing, but that didn't quite work out. That's alright, we've still got one more hit left in us. He hasn't really managed to land... Never mind. I was gonna say he hasn't managed to land very many grabs, but it kind of made me eat my words there. We don't have a pallet to die on here. GG, Wesker, GG. It looks like we've got ourselves a trickster, which is a bit surprising. I definitely don't see very many tricksters these days. Let's see how he chooses to run the big tractor here. Not great so far, although it actually looks like he was just distracted by the gen. Yeah, he's coming back. Never mind, he's definitely leaving. We are not going to get very far on this generator. He is coming right back towards us. But we do still have the tractor pallet up, so one of us just has to die on that. And it looks like Heathen might get hit here, yeah, so he's going to have to be the one that goes down on the pallet. And then as soon as he goes down on the pallet, we're going to show ourselves because we want Trickster to know that he cannot pick up without getting hit with the pallet. And then he'll chase us away, and that'll give Heathen enough time to fully charge his Power Struggle. Very nice, it looks like that worked just fine. Now, we have had a little bit of an issue with killers today not going back for the pickup, even when they haven't been hit with Power Struggle. So that's going to be possibly what's going to happen here. And it looks like it is. He does not want to go back. We're going to try really hard to avoid getting hit here. And it looks like he's going to reload. He might go back now, right? Let's see. He did indeed pick up. There's more power struggle value for you. Now I should mention that this build is incredibly difficult to get any kind of value out of if you're running solo queue. You really do need at least one friend to be there so that he doesn't pick up right away, or that if he does, that friend can get the pallet save. It's really helpful if you have more than one friend in the game, because then you can actually avoid having your fellow teammates throw pallets down on top of you. They can just leave and they'll know that you'll be okay. But this works too. We're just gonna cut through the main building here. Never mind. Hello, my friend. Let's go ahead and lead him over to a pallet. We do have our friend Heathen nearby. We're just gonna go down on the pallet all the way back here, as far away from the hook as we can possibly get, so that our friends have time to heal our buddy up. One of the more fun things about this build is, since you never ever throw the pallet, if the killer constantly respects, you can actually get an insane amount of value out of the pallet, because they'll just keep respecting and you're just never ever gonna throw it. Now let's go ahead and bring ourselves over here, and we're just gonna try to die on this one. We're not gonna take too many chances here. And hopefully our friend's nearby. He is nearby and he showed himself, so he's not gonna pick up right away. Our other friend is coming in for the save, though. That's a bit unfortunate. We're just going to stay here. We're going to keep pointing at our friend until he kills us again. There was a lot of misses there, my friend. That was a little bit concerning. Our friend threw the other pallet, so we had to crawl to a new one. I'm really determined to get this to work, though. Although he seems hellbent on not picking up. We're just going to have to unbreakable there. That's just fine. It looks like our friend's about to go down on a pallet. Very nice. We're going to show ourselves here. Okay, we'll just go ahead and get the flashlight save. Very nice. And now we both should have more than enough time to make it out, right? Very nice way to end the power struggle video. Although I guess he could die on that one, right? And then Trickster wouldn't be able to do anything. I wonder if he'd pick up after I left, though. He might not. This might have been a bad idea. This might have been ill-advised. He is all charged up now, though. Yeah, he's just not going to pick up. That's really unfortunate. I will say for the killers, though, they all learned really quickly, so good for them. GG, my friend, GG. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like to help this video reach more eye holes, and subscribe for more, because there's always going to be more. Until next time, bye for now.